Hey guys, it's Kansas, just Kansas, and this is kind of a spontaneous episode. I actually normally plan them out, write them down on paper, Google things, but I just wanted you guys to know that on Thursday night I went to the hospital because I was having an episode, and they took me Friday at 1 p.m. to a psychiatric ward. And I know what you're thinking, oh, but it's not like that. What I have is I have schizo obsessive disorder bipolar type, which means I have schizophrenia, OCD, and bipolar, as well as a generalized anxiety disorder. And it's okay that I went to the hospital. The hospital has been good to me. I've never really had a bad experience at a hospital. They've all had their quirks and their different rules, but for the most part, they've been pretty well. And I've been admitted 11 times since I was 19. And mostly I'm here in my hometown, but I have been outsourced 3 different times because the beds were full. Now I know what you're thinking. That all sounds really scary. And it kind of is, because like, if you watch Roanoke, American Horror Story, Kathy Bates, the actress who she's playing, has schizoaffective disorder, and it shows her kind of go crazy and dress up as like the murder people, and that's not a fair depiction of what it's like. I mean, everyone is different, but you know, they always portray schizophrenia in movies as like this weird, scary, sciencey thing, and it's not like that. Like, I can live a normal life. If I have to go get put in the hospital every 6 to 7 months, then I do. It's going to be a part of my life forever. And that's what they tell you is part of recovery is relapse. And it's okay if you relapse. And I know it's not, it's a lot for some people to handle. And I just wanted to be very truthful with you guys and let you know that I do go to the hospital. And this time, normally, I scratch. I'll like scratch my arm, or I'll scratch my face because I look in the mirror and I don't see my face. And that's really scary. But this time I went because I hurt my wrist, and then I went into the bathroom and cried, which is weird, I know, but I love the bathroom because it's pitch black in there and I can just sit in the tub and it like cancels everything out. It's not stimulating at all. It's just very absentee of everything, and I love that. And I called my sister, and they came over and they helped me. And then when my mom got off work, she took me to the hospital and we sat in the waiting room. We got blood drawn, we did a urine test. I sat in the room while they waited, and I was alone from probably like 11 p.m. to they got word at like 8 a.m. that I was going to a hospital. And then it took until 1 for the ambulance to get there. And I just wanted you guys to know that I'm okay. And not that you knew I was gone, but that it's okay to ask questions. And every disorder is different. Like, for me, having schizophrenia means I hear things and I see things that aren't always true, and that can be kind of hard, and you have to learn how to differentiate between what's real and what's not, and that's really hard as well. Being bipolar means that my mood isn't always stable. I can have manic high highs for a couple hours and then I just crash. I'm bipolar 2, I think, is the depressive one. I get them confused, and I feel a lot more depressed days than I do happy days, if I'm being honest, and sometimes I have to force myself to be happy. But you can't really ever force yourself to be happy. You can just force yourself to get out of bed. And the OCD, I'm not clean OCD. Like, I can clean a house, don't get me wrong, but I'm numbers and counting, and I do more stuff like that than I do clean. In fact, the worse I get, the dirtier I get, which isn't fair, but, and then I come home and I'm like, oh, my room, literal mess. And the anxiety disorder, it's a lot of like schoolwork or not being good enough. It's just an anxiety disorder, and I feel the anxieties that everyone feels. Mine just sometimes get amplified, and maybe yours get amplified too, and that's okay. It's okay to have amplified feelings, and sometimes you need to take medicine for them, and sometimes you don't. Currently, right now, I'm on medicines. I'm on a few SSRIs. I'm on mood stabilizers. I'm on antidepressants, and I take a healthy cocktail of them every day at set times to make sure I stay healthy, and that's important too. So if you're on medicine and you need to take it, this is your reminder for the day to take your medicine, because it's important. And some people can do it without medicine, and that is great. I am not one of those people. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I got out of the hospital today, and I'm doing well. I'm doing really well, like I've been saying. And I'll probably upload this video tomorrow, so the 19th. All right, see you guys later. Ciao for now.